Hello everybody, Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevic Productions. We are at the 2010 State Cup. We're in Lancaster, California, the Lancaster National Soccer Center, and a girls under 13 Governor Division Championship match underway. The Bakersfield Gunners and the San Luis Obispo Storm. The Storm in red, Gunners in the navy. There's the throw. Comes in, Gunners. Taking it there, number 23, Tessa Frash. Almost looks like number 123, Tessa. Got some big numbers here on the Bakersfield Gunners squad, and it's refreshing. Look, you get a small market like Bakersfield, and the girls under 13, they're in the championship match here in Lancaster. As we said, the 2010 State Cup here in California. Nice day. A little overcast, which actually looks kind of cool on video as far as I think. The colors come shining right out on you. So just underway, no score. We've got 35-minute halves. Of course, there will be overtime. We need a winner. Today's Sunday, the 7th of March, 2010. Can you believe we're 3 months into the year? We'll get you the rosters for each of these squad. Ball in the middle of the circle. Can you believe? Not only are we in March, but right now the wind here in Lancaster, not a factor. Not very often you come up here and play soccer that the wind isn't a factor. But it's a cold one. Ball far side of the field. San Luis Obispo moving right to left. Using the far sideline. Number 4 gets back defensively. Lauren O'Connell for Bakersfield. So this match started at 1 o'clock. Beautiful Sunday here in the high desert of Southern Cal. Cleared out of the box. Now fire toward the net. It's going to hit the crossbar. And out across the back line. So the goal kick coming from the near side here. Comes in. Fired up towards midfield. Number 8 gets a foot on it there. Sammy Fernandez for the Storm. You see the flag over there on the far side. It's picking up a little bit, this wind. But nothing compared to what you normally get out here. 22 trying to get there. Ashley Janes across midfield. Number 7 fires it back the other way. Nora Zakaria. Fired up field. Met there by a red jersey. Number 8, Sammy Fernandez. Cross midfield. Try to get it over to number 9, Lauren Hutkin. Number 5 now moves into the middle. Victoria Gill, and she's going to lose it. So back and forth we go. Both of these teams will get you the rosters then. For the San Luis Obispo Storm, girls under 13, Governor Division. Number 1 is Joelle Lewis. Number 3, Kelsey Shetler. Number 4, Paige Cohoon. Number 5, Victoria Gill. Number 7, Nora Zakaria. Number 8, Sammy Fernandez. Number 9, Lauren Hutkin. Number 10, Olivia Covello. Number 11, Lexi Johnson. Number 12, Riley Shannon. Number 13, Haley Fischelini. Number 14, Sydney Nauer. The keeper, number 16, Mary Stewart. Number 22 is Mick Mott. Number 23, Shannon Dotson. And number 88 is Ashley Ellsworth. The coach, Bob Galarno, and the manager is Annie Fernandez. So there you have the roster for the San Luis Obispo Storm. That ball picked up by the Bakersfield keeper. That's Becca Vega. She's 0-0. Number 1 for the Gunners, GU13 out of the Governor Division here at the 2010 State Cup. Number 1, Alexis Goyenicki. Number 4, Lauren O'Connell. Number 5, Hannah Rogers. Number 11, Alyssa Soriano. Number 13, Kelly Little. Number 20, Brittany Morgan. Number 22, Ashley Janes. Number 23, Tessa Frash. Number 30, Lexi Smith. Number 33, Bridget Boylan. And now here come Bakersfield. Can they get a shot on goal? They do, but it's just wide of the net. So a scare there for the San Luis Obispo Storm. Looks like number 33, Bridget Boylan. And we just announced her name on the roster. Number 44, Liz McMurray. Number 76, Emma Walker. And number 88, Samantha Blundell. The head coach is Matt Barnes, who's not here this weekend. Assistant coach Liz Ramos. Manager is Avon Goyenicki. And the coach today, Russ Miller, the acting coach for Matt Barnes. So there's the rosters for these squads again. Bakersfield in the navy, the Storm in the red. 44 gets a leg on it. Liz McMurray taken away by the Storm. And now they move right to left. Far sideline. These girls getting out and running here in this Girls Under 13 Championship. And so that ball goes out across the back line, but we had a whistle beforehand that goes against Bakersfield. So a huge opportunity for the Storm. On the kick coming from that far side near the corner. Into the wind. The wind knocks it down a bit. It's going to be knocked out by the Storm across the back line. So the goal kick here for the Bakersfield Gunners. No score so far. First half of this one. 76 with the leg on the ball. Emma Walker. Cross midfield and out. Chased by number 12, Riley Shannon. There's Riley for the Storm. Actually, that's 22. Couldn't see with all the hair. That's number 22, Mick Mott. So my apologies there. So the Storm will put the ball into play right there where the referee is. Number 7, Nora Zakaria. There's the kick towards the net and on a bounce into the hands of the goalie, Becca Vega. High kick. Met at midfield. I believe that's off the leg of number 8, Sammy Fernandez. And Sammy's been very active here in the first half. In fact, a lot of these players have. It's been a fast-paced game, a lot of passing. And they're moving it up and down and across the field. So everybody getting involved here so far. So the action resumes. Number 22, Ashley Janes for the Gunners, and that ball taken away. And now the Gunners are going to have to race back defensively. Try to cut in from the far side. And that's deflected away in that passing lane. Now back towards that far sideline. Goes out. Last touched by the Gunners, and so it'll be San Luis Obispo ball. The sun trying to make its way out of the clouds. Cross. And then the shot on goal with the left leg is hooked wide and out across the back line. So the goal kick here for the Bakersfield Gunners. And looks like they're going to angle here to the near side. Substitutions, perhaps? Nope, just some words there by the coach to number 5, Hannah Rogers. Russ Miller, the acting coach for the Gunners. And there's a trip right there in front of the referee. And is he going to issue a card? He is. So the card goes out against the Gunners. Yeah, I think everybody knew it on both sides that a card was going to be issued there. Sometimes you just get tangled up, and there you go. So the free kick to the San Luis Obispo Storm. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions. Hit to langevinproductions.com. Ball in the middle of the field. Number 3 battling, taken away now, fired up here to midfield. So number 3, Kelsey Shetler, tried to get something going there, but too many Navy jerseys in her way. And now she's going to have another opportunity towards the back line. Number 1, Alexis Goyenicki is there. And she's saying that the ball should be a goal kick, and the referee is agreeing. And so a goal kick here for the Gunners. Gunners again. Vega will fire it here to the near side. On a bounce, rolls towards the corner. Saved? Yes. Yes. No. The flag had gone up. So let's see here. It should be San Luis Obispo ball, and a nice opportunity here. Number 3, Kelsey Shetler will put the ball into play. Ball rolls towards midfield and out. Gunners last to touch. Mott puts it into play, number 22. Now into the middle of the field. Just outside the circle. I'm lucky I got the rosters in for each of these squads. There's so much action here. Usually I kind of wait for for things to settle down in the middle and then get it to you, but nothing has settled down here. We've been nonstop. Let's see if they can continue that. Remember, these are 35s, the halves, U13s. Last year, these girls were playing 30-minute halves. Through the defense, there's the cross, hits the side of the net. Sydney Nauer, number 14, and Becca Vega will put the ball into play. Substitutions for San Luis Obispo coming out. Number 1, Joelle Lewis. Number 44 with the left leg fires it upfield. That's Liz McMurray. Far side, number 20 picks it up. Brittany Morgan towards the corner and running out of room. And number 23 will retrieve it. Shannon Dotson. Partly in shadows, the sun again creeping through the clouds.
Hands off your waist, you can't be tired yet. Yes, keep pushing down. Push down, there you go. And keep walking towards the end line.
Not even sure how many years this makes now for Langevin Productions. Here at the State Cup, I've been here, this is my 7th year, and they were doing games well before I arrived. Left leg, now upfield. Can she get a shot? Number 3 fires it, and it's dived on and saved by Becca Vega. Number 3, Kelsey Shetler, looking for the score far side. Here on the near side, a lot of room to run. Tessa Frash. And the cross is going to be deflected out.
Run forward. Well done.
And the goal kick here for the San Luis Obispo Storm. No score. First half, girls under 13, Governor Division, championship match, 2010 California State Cup.
Brittany will win that there. Unlucky, unlucky. Ashley, get in front of it, Ashley. Face the ball. Stay central, Corn.
Free kick, far side. And, you know, I've got a feeling this game, the way it's shaping up, we've played nearly 16 minutes and no score. And really, each side came close once. You know, this could be one of these 0-0, you know, overtime. I don't know, but in soccer, anything can go. We can have a score in the next 30 seconds. There's a lot of people here watching this match along the sidelines. Now that wind is whipping, that famous wind, you can actually hear the flags flapping. Free kick here for the Gunners. Fired it down the middle of the field. Now back up towards midfield. Number 30 keeps it here on this right half, Lexi Smith.
Carry the ball, dribble.
Somebody trying to, you know, break free here, gain some momentum, but it's just really back and forth. And, you know, what else do you expect? This is a championship match at the State Cup of California, which undoubtedly, and you know, nobody's going to argue at the fact that this is the best youth soccer in the country here in California. So we're going to look for close games here in these championships. Very evenly matched teams. Nobody gets here on accident. So many teams. I believe California has the longest state cup. I mean, it goes on for months because of the age groups. So many teams, Cal North, Cal South, and it's just, you know, it takes a while. Then we had some rain issues last weekend. Far sideline, near the corner, and finally out, and it will be, should be Gunners' ball, and let's see, it is, but I'm not sure. The flag had gone up, and I'm not sure why we had the kick, but nevertheless, Gunners bring it across midfield. Number 9 with the header for the Storm, Lauren Hutkin. And number 22 is going to have to get back Mick Mott defensively before number 33, Bridget Boylan, before the Gunners could do anything with it. And a whistle by the referee. It's going to give the ball to the Gunners. Number 5 whistled for the infraction, Victoria Gill.
Lauren, hold it for a second. Red, push on, go get in the box. Get up there by Ashley. The corner of the 6-yard box in the back post. Dump it in there.
So a bit of an opportunity here for the Gunners. Fired on a bounce right into the hands of the keeper, Mary Stewart. But that was Lauren O'Connell, number 4, with the kick. So ball far side, picked up by number 14, Sydney Nauer. And breaking through there, I believe that's number 30, Lexi Smith, taking it away for the Gunners. So we're coming upon the 20th minute of play. 15 minutes remaining here in the first half, and we have no score. Ball rolls here to the near side of the field. Cross midfield. picked up by the Gunners, number 23, Tessa Fresh, into the middle of the field with a pass. Now Tessa tries to get it here on the near side, but a little bit too much, and it rolls out. And it will be Gunners' ball on the throw-in near side. So I believe we've got some substitutions, and not sure, but we're waiting on the referee. The whistle comes through, and so we play on. Referee there in the middle, you know, he's got himself a nice championship game here. Gunners now, I like the way they're moving. Very slowly into the defensive third of San Luis Obispo, and the defense clears it out. Not quite far enough yet. Number 76 takes it away, Emma Walker. And finally, San Luis Obispo will clear it across midfield. Kick's going to roll and roll and roll. Can she get there with the left leg? Shot on goal, just wide. Number 33, Bridget Boylan, tried to put the Gunners on top. And she had defender hanging on her, so it was a tough shot. People yelling at the referee, but it was something that happened up here towards midfield well before the shot. So the Gunners will substitute. 44 in the middle there. Liz McMurray. Into the corner and out. On the side, so it will be a throw-in here for San Luis Obispo. And, you know, I'm not sure if this says anything about momentum or anything, but we have stayed here on the right half of the field, the defensive third of San Luis Obispo, for the last couple of minutes. So the Gunners doing everything they can to keep the pressure down here. And they've got the throw-in. Tessa Fresh, number 22. Shot on goal with the left leg, deflected away. That was Ashley Janes. And San Luis Obispo, number 13 there, Haley Fiscalini. And now off to number 14, Sydney Nauer. So the wind, you know, mostly moving near side to far side, a little bit of an angle from this near corner on the left, you know, kind of across the field. So, you know, some long passes on the ground. And, you know, these fields play very fast, very short fields. The grass is very short. So we could see the wind start pushing the ball and pushing the action towards the far side of the field, and that's what's happened here in the last few minutes. Shot towards the net, actually towards the far side, I should say. Away from the net is what I meant, as the defense would clear it away. So it was the Gunners who had the pressure on the defensive third of San Luis Obispo, and now the red team says, well, we can try it, as they keep the action here in the left half. Number 88 towards the back line, Ashley Ellsworth. Ashley now stops, changes direction. Picked up by number 9. Nice job, Lauren Hutkin, getting to the ball. And as it crossed in the middle, we get a whistle, and I believe it was an offsides. Either way, it goes over to the Gunners. Ball in the left half. Number 88, Samantha Blundell for Bakersfield. Very strange. You know, it's not very often you get two teams playing each other that both have number 88s, unless you're playing football. American football, that is. Ball down the middle of the field, left half, and picked up by Becca Vega. We have hit the 25th minute of play here in this first half of the championship match, Girls Under 13 Governor Division 2010 State Cup, and we have no score. So 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Blundell has the ball taken away. Saved, though, by number 13, Kelly Little.
Put it back in, Hannah. Good job.
Ball in the right half. Off to number 22. Can't she control it? McMott upfield to 88. Ashley Ellsworth, she fires it back and she tries to have her team, San Luis Obispo tries to dribble it upfield. Finally cleared up towards midfield and sent right back the other way. That's going to roll out across the back line, and a goal kick here for San Luis Obispo, the Storm. And Mary Stewart, the keeper, will take the kick. There's the two 88s battling each other. Ellsworth and Blundell. Ball far side. Picked up by the Gunners. And out. You see a lot of people bundled up, sweaters and coats and gloves and blankets. And here you have these two teams in shorts. But when you're running out there, you get, you're generating your own heat, and that's the key. That's probably why we haven't seen much lull in the action here. These two teams want to keep warm, so the only way to do that while you're out there is to keep moving. And they get a little respite every now and then when that sun breaks through the clouds. The temperature probably feels like it drops 15 or rises 15, 20 degrees. Really a kick to the shin. Gunners across midfield. Number 22 down the middle. Ashley Janes. Janes gets a shot on goal with the right leg, deflected away by the keeper. Mary Stewart with the save. And we'll have a corner for the Gunners here on the near side. And the wind will be at their backs. Well, it's still blowing near side to far side, but it seems to have swirled and changed direction. Number 4. Lauren O'Connell will take the kick, and you see the flag directly now blowing directly near side to far side, so she will have the wind to her back. There's the kick. Cleared away, rolls here to the near side. He's going to pick it up. Finally, it's number 4, Lauren O'Connell, who took the corner. A lot of red jerseys there, and the Storm should be able to clear it out of here, and that shot towards the net, and on a couple of bounces right into the hands of Mary Stewart. She boots the ball up to midfield on a bounce across. Coming up on the 29th minute of play. And number 22 will come out. Number 9 comes out for the Storm. Number 9, Lauren Hutkin. Number 22, McMott, getting a breather. They'd like to have that breather, but then again, they're over there on that far sideline getting cold. So it's a trade-off. Throw comes in. Number 12. Riley Shannon tries to keep it in play, but it's just too far and rolls out. Ball in the right half. Again, the 88's Ellsworth for the Storm. Blundell, Samantha Blundell for the Gunners. Battling there. And that ball deflected out by number 30, Lexi Smith for the Gunners. And the Storm will put the ball into play far side. And it comes in and goes right back out, and this time goes over to the Gunners. Under 5 minutes to go. Here in this first half, no score. Number 20 comes in for the Gunners, Brittany Morgan. 31st minute of play. So 4 minutes, unofficially, of course, remaining here in this first half. There's a shot towards the net, number 88, Ashley Ellsworth. But she hooked it. It's a little wide, picked up by the keeper, Becca Vega. Ball left half. Now across midfield. And it's going to roll near side and out. Throw comes in and out. So the Storm again will put it into play near side. They try to move it into the middle. Number 3 takes control, Kelsey Shetler. Shetler threads the needle there. Still on her feet. Looks for a teammate to pass it to. She finds number 14, Sydney Nauer. And they're still both working there in the middle of the field. Far side, number 12, Riley Shannon. Did the ball go out? It did, and it's off. Well, it went out, but we had a flag and an offsides first, so the ball goes over to the Gunners. Right half, or the near side of the field is where they angle the kick to. Ellsworth comes away with it. Yeah, the defense is back for the Gunners. 33rd minute, so 2 minutes remaining here in the first half, a scoreless first half. Yeah, this girls under 13 championship game, the 2010 State Cup, so the State Cup championship on the line right now. All right, the throw comes in. Battle for it on the far side. Number 11 for Bakersfield, Alyssa Soriano is there. And it's out. And actually we had a whistle, so as a free kick goes over to San Luis Obispo. The Storm. Now entering the 34th minute, so just about 1 minute to go here in the first half. Let's see if the Storm can get the last shot here with the left leg towards the net. Number 88 wheezes the header, and oh, she, you know, you have all that daylight there. She thought she had some time. Ashley Ellsworth, but the defense came over and cleared it away. If she would have been able to set up that kick, the Storm would have been on the board for sure. So the throw in here near side for the Gunners. Storm keeping the action here on the left half of the field. Number 8, Sammy Fernandez. And it's picked up far side by number 20, Brittany Morgan for the Gunners, and out. So according to my watch here, we're about 10 seconds away from the 35th minute of play. The first half will be over very shortly here, and we have no score. Ball across midfield. First touch, number 22, Ashley Janes. And there's the whistle and the end of the first half. So we are here at the 2010 State Cup, California, in Lancaster, California. The San Luis Obispo Storm and the Bakersfield Gunners are tied at 0 as we head into halftime. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We will be back with the second half in just a few minutes. And welcome back, everybody. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We are at the Lancaster National Soccer Center, Lancaster, California. Girls Under 13 Governor Division Championship match. The San Luis Obispo Storm in red, and they're driving straight away here in the second half. Can they get a shot? And Vega dives on the ball. So the San Luis Obispo Storm, the Bakersfield Gunners battling it out. First half, no score. So the first 35 minutes of play scoreless. And now the final 35 minutes, a regulation. Let's see if somebody can come out on top. If not, we've got overtime waiting for us. There's a trip and the whistle. It'll be Storm ball on the free kick. So George Langevin Productions bringing you another game of the week. We are here in Lancaster, California. Big weekend. I think we're covering 4 or 5 championship games in front of the net and out across the back line. What else are we covering here today? Let's see, we had the boys under 12 championship match and the girls under 13 championship presidents division. So the corner here for the Storm. McMott, number 22, will take the kick and try to put the Storm up on top. Here's the kick. Met there by the Gunners. Cleared away number 4, Lauren O'Connell, and fired up towards midfield. Ball across midfield. Number 22 for the Gunners. Ashley Janes dribbling it into some trouble there and cleared out near side by the Storm. Brittany Morgan tosses it into play. And that ball towards the back line and out. So the goal kick for the Storm, number 16, Mary Stewart, takes the kick. Ball in the circle, through the circle, across midfield. Storm on the run. Defense gets back for Bakersfield. Number 1, Alexis Goyenicki.
One of the forwards need to come short for the ball.
And the ball out across the far sideline. Ball out, and it's going to go off the gunner. So, you know, that first half, very fast, non-stop paced game. Second half, just about the same. Hard to imagine you can play soccer at that pace and not have a score. You know, it's just they're so evenly matched. The defenses get where they need to be. The keepers have done a good job on both sides. Ball at midfield. Number 76 fires it across midfield. For the Gunners, that was Emma Walker, kept in play here on the near side. Number 3, Kelsey Shetler. Shetler now makes her move, gets past number 4, Lauren O'Connell, and fired, cleared away here to the near side. It's out and will be Storm ball. Ball knocked out across the back line. And so that will be a goal kick here for the Gunners. Number 44, Liz McMurray was there and is off the Storm. Ball here on the right half of the field. And taken away by the Storm. Battle here, number 20, number 23. And the ball goes out. I'm not even sure who you say that's off of, and they're going to give it to the Storm. Which maybe makes sense. If you're not sure, give it to the team that's got to go the furthest once they put it into play. So number 20 for the Gunners, Brittany Morgan, will put it into play. On a couple of bounces across midfield, number 14, Sydney Nauer. And number 30 for the Gunners, Lexi Smith, will converge on it, send it across midfield, and picked up by number 20, Brittany Morgan. Morgan tries a cross, tried to get it to number 22, Ashley James, but deflected away. Kept here on the left half, though, by the Gunners. So ball left half across midfield. Now moves inside. And back out again. Storm trying to come inside. There's a shot towards the net. You had a couple of players, number 3 notably, Kelsey Shetler up front, but on a bounce into the hands of the goalkeeper, Becca Vega. And she'll clear it up to midfield. And now the Gunners are going to come away with it across midfield, moving right to left. And that cross just a little bit too much, or too long, I should say. Too much room there, and it's deflected away by the Storm. And now we have a whistle. And the referee warning number 20 there, Brittany Morgan. So free kick here for the Storm across midfield. Fired here to the near side and out. And it's Storm ball. Ball near the corner. Left leg. Paige Cohoon for the Storm puts it into the middle of the field. Number 5, Victoria Gill. Ball's going to roll towards the back line. Number 88 trying to get there. Ashley Ellsworth, but it goes out before she can on the side, and so the Gunners put it back into play. Ball in the corner. And let's see, it's out. Everyone's pointing to everybody else. And they're going to give the ball to the Storm. Now, whether it's a corner or just a throw-in on the side, let's see. Everybody is retreating towards the net. We have a substitution here for the Storm coming out, Paige Cohoon. And number 9 is in, Lauren Hutkin. And Hutkin will put the ball into play one way or the other, and it is a corner kick. So a corner kick, a huge break here for the Storm. And that kick's going right into the window. So let's see how they play it. And the wind's going to kill it. And the first person to snag it there is the keeper, Becca Vega. Kind of a shame you've got to take a corner from that side, because in this situation, the wind's going to kill it. And obviously, if you keep the ball on the ground, it's going to be deflected away anyway. So you're almost out of options there. Kelsey Shetler towards the back line, stops, changes direction. Nice move, and she goes inside, but it's deflected out by the Gunners. Ball out near side, and the Gunners will put it into play. Number 88 fires it into the middle, Samantha Blundell, and it's going to roll right to Mary Stewart, the Storm keeper. Well, although it's a bit chilly here and you got the wind, I've done state cup games where there was snow on the ground. I know we got a little bit of rain falling to make matters worse here. Ball into play. And out. So these teams try to make it, well, actually the Storm trying to make it up to midfield. Of course, the Gunners trying to keep the ball in this half. And let's see here. Flag goes up, ball is out far side. Storm will have it as the Storm has approached the rain coming down. See everyone trying to huddle. Well, they're making the tent smaller to keep the players from getting wet. I'm sure there's a few parents or coaches maybe hiding underneath there as well. Again, ball out far side. Again, it belongs to the Storm. So let's see what kind of dynamic now the rain will play here. It could slow things down. Definitely going to make that ball very slick, bouncing on this very hard, fast surface here in Lancaster. But if we get enough rain, you know, we could, that ground could turn very soft very quickly. Ball comes in. Nearly a handball there, still in play and out. Flag goes up, gives it to the Storm. Ball in the left half of the field. Now moves here into the backfield. Shot on goal. And right there, Becca Vega. So again, number 3 broke free. Kelsey Shetler and got a shot on goal. She got past the defense and had a good attempt, but right into the hands of Becca Vega. Keeper for Bakersfield. So San Luis Obispo up the coast. If you're taking the 101, just, I guess, north of Santa Barbara by an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, if that. And, of course, Bakersfield, not too far here from Lancaster. Number 11 tries to keep that ball from going out, but it does. Lexi Johnson. And it was last touched by the Gunners. And so Johnson will put the ball into play for the Storm. Number 78, or 76, Emma Walker there for Bakersfield. Taken away, number 11 runs it down, Lexi Johnson. And the ball is out. Number 1 for the Gunners, Alexis Goyanicki, will put the ball into play. Number 44 with the stop, Liz McMurray.
Keep going, Red. Red, keep going, Red.
And the ball out near side. So we'll await the throw-in as the Gunners will have a substitution. Brittany Morgan, number 20, is in. Number 3, Kelsey Shetler will put the ball into play. Off to number 9, Lauren Hutkin. Hutkin into the middle, cleared away. Ball across midfield. And a collision, a whistle. And the free kick will go to the Gunners. So number 5 with it, dribbles it up to midfield. That's Hannah Rogers. Rogers across midfield. And the Storm take it away. Oh, careless pass here. Well, I'm not sure it's careless, but it goes out. Gives the ball right back to the Gunners. They move right to left. And that ball's going to roll far side and go out. The wind just took it away. And it will be San Luis Obispo to put the ball into play. And as they do, it goes right out again. So as the action is continuing here in the second half, the sun gone away. We've got the rain, the wind as strong as ever. And the Storm and Gunners are tied at 0. Number 20, Brittany Morgan for the Gunners, puts it into the middle of the field. Number 44, Liz McMurray, now back across midfield. Look how fast that ball gets upfield. That's going to roll out. The wind's going to take it and knock it out across that sideline. Gunners would like substitution here on the near
Kelly,
side.
left back. Brittany, go over to the right side. Brittany, go play right midfielder. Behind the ball.
Number 23
Brittany!
is into the match now for the Gunners, Tessa Frash.
Ready? Hey.
All right. Here we go. Gunners moving it right to left. Frash, number 23, freshly into the match. That ball took a bad hop. She was timing it perfectly, was going to run and gun with it. It took a bad hop, but she had to hold up, and that allowed the defense to take it away. And the ball out here. Storm will put it into play. 20th minute of this second half. 55th minute overall out of 70.
I got 3 stops ready to go so we get goals right there.
So 15 minutes remaining in regulation, no score.
Up your line, Kelly. Just stand. The double team, Tess. Just stand.
Ball to the back line, still in play. And fired towards the net. Number 3, Kelsey Shetler, but it goes out. And that'll be a goal kick here for the Gunners and a chance to, obviously, clear the ball up. Towards midfield.
Line there, Kelly.
Ball far side. At midfield and out.
You're fine right there, Tess. You're fine right there. You're good. Easy, Callie. Come back towards Becca a bit. Now keep cheating inside now, Tess. There we go. Push on, Tess.
Number 14 with the takeaway for the Storm. Sydney Nauer. Into the circle. Touched there by number 3, Kelsey Shetler. She got some help, but finally taken away there. Number 22, Ashley Janes. Janes defensively hounded there by number 10, Olivia Covello. And the referee with the whistle goes against the Gunners. And the kick by Mary Stewart, the Storm keeper. Ball rolls far side of the field. Number 20 trying to get there. She keeps it in play, Brittany Morgan. Well, it was in play, then it does go out. So the Storm will put it into play. Hard to tell on that far side if it's in or out, especially if the linesman and the referee in the middle are not in the field of vision.
Come on, Tess.
Number 23 across midfield for the Gunners, Tessa Frash. And number 76 over to the far side, Emma Walker with the pass towards the corner and finally out. And the throw-in will go to the Storm. Just about 12 minutes remaining here in regulation. Girls under 13 Governor Division Championship match, 2010 State Cup. Lancaster, California, the Lancaster National Soccer Center. So we're 12 minutes away from overtime. Ball up to midfield. Storm. And across. Let's see if they can do something. Ball far side of the field towards the corner. Now they're going to make their move into the middle. There's the cross. Deflected by number 4, Lauren O'Connell. Let's see if the Storm can keep it here on the right half. O'Connell again. And passes it here to number 23, Tessa Frash. Frash now towards midfield. Across midfield. Tries to change direction, but she ran into some trouble there. Too many red jerseys. Coming up on the 25th minute of play, so 10 minutes remaining in regulation here. And now a foot race, getting back defensively for the Storm. Number 7, Nora Zechariah.
Carry it yourself.
Number 5, Hannah Rogers. For the Gunners. Emma Walker, number 76, trying to thread the needle. Too many red jerseys there, and they're going to deflect it out across the far sideline. Still Gunners' ball, and number 20, Brittany Morgan, will put the ball into play. Inside 10 minutes remaining here in regulation, no score. So will we have 70 minutes of soccer without a score? Quite possibly. Number 12, try to get through the defense there. Riley Shannon. And the ball out near side. Put it to play, number 23. Shannon Dotson. And the Storm will have it here near side. Riley Shannon again puts it in. To number 5, Victoria Gill. There's a cross. Can they get a shot? No, deflected out by the Gunners. Everything is just, very strenuous for each of these teams. They've got to try so hard just to get a shot on goal. So evenly matched. Everything is difficult here. It is going to be very tough to get a score here, I think, on either side. I mean, in regulation, much less. I mean, you got overtime. I mean, it's not going to be any easier then. Number 22 near side. Ashley Janes. She's got some room to run here. She heads to the back line. Number 23 comes over. There's a cross deflected away. Number 23, Shannon Dotson for the Storm. A lot of red jerseys in position there as they bring it out up top. Number 9, Lauren Hutkin. And number 76, Emma Walker with it far side. The flag went up. Do we have something? Play continued, but I think we had a stoppage up here before then. So the kick's going to come from the far side. And actually it was, it had gone out across the back line, and they were discussing it. It looked like there was a whistle up here, but no, that wasn't the case. It is a corner kick for the Gunners into the wind. So a huge break for Bakersfield. There's the kick. And deflected away by the Storm, and they just want to get it out of there, and they do. Number 1, Alexis Goyanicki keeps it here on the right half, the left half. Touched by Kelly Little into the middle. And now the Storm out and running. Number 9, Lauren Hutkin, far side. Looks for somewhere to go. Into the middle. And the shot on goal scooped up there by the keeper. 28th, inside the 28th minute. The 63rd minute overall. So just about 7 minutes unofficially remaining here. In regulation, we have no score. Girls Under 13 Championship 2010 State Cup. We're at Lancaster, California, the Lancaster National Soccer Center. The 7th of March, 2010. The winner of this game will be the 2010 GU13 champions here at State Cup.
Get in there, Kelly. Stand her up, Kelly. Good job.
Number 5, trying to dribble around some traffic, Victoria Gill.
10.
Cleared over to the far side and out. And we might have an injured player. We do. For the Storm. Number 88, Ashley Ellsworth. That she's been very busy here today, so let's see how that plays out. We have just about 5 minutes to go. Maybe a little more, maybe 6 here in regulation. Defense has got to get back for the Gunners. Coming in number 12 for the Storm, Riley Shannon, taken away by the Gunners. They move up here towards midfield. And now stop and changing direction, number 23, Tessa Frash. And the ball taken away by the Storm's number 12, Riley Shannon. So the whistle's going to give the free kick here to the Gunners. They still have the ball. And now each and every time up the field, you know, the teams have got to be very cognizant. They've got to get the best shots they can. That, you know, that could be the last time they're in their opponent's backfield, because there's only just about 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes remaining here in regulation. We have no score. Storm will take it away far side. And now the sun has come out. The rain has stopped.
Relax and play. If I'm upset, I'll sub you. The parents, the other players, nobody's going to sub you. Keep playing. I like to watch that. It's fine. Unlucky, Hannah. You're tracking there. Good job, Kelly. You're fine.
Ball rolls, and now pass here to the near side to number 23, Tessa Frash. That kick, she goes inside, just met its mark. Nearly taken away by the Storm. That would have been disastrous for the Gunners and out, and that's going to go over to the red team. So the Storm will put it into play. Number 23, Shannon Dotson will handle it. We are now, there's a whistle, and that will give the ball to the Gunners here on the near side. We're now inside the 67th minute of play, out of 70 here in regulation. So number 4, Lauren O'Connell, will take this free kick. She's got the wind to her back. Here it comes into the middle, cleared away. Nice job by the Storm. And the ball's going to roll towards midfield and out on the far side. Storm ball. No, it's Gunners ball, I'm sorry. Ball to the far side and out. Number 3 was there. Kelsey Shetler, but by the time she arrived on scene, the ball was out. And now number 30 into the match for the Gunners, Lexi Smith. We are inside the 68th minute of play. Number 5 picks it up right there, Victoria Gill. Here come the Storm. Can they get a shot? Ball far side, taken away by the Gunners. And now they move right to left across midfield. In the circle. Now the pass upfield. They try to get it to number 23, Tessa Frash. They do. Frash with a shot on goal. Just wide of the net. Goal kick for the Storm. There's the kick. Let's see if the Gunners can keep it here in the left half. No, the Storm come away with it. Across midfield, number 14 through the middle, Sydney Nauer. Angles over to the far side, looking for some help. Shot towards the net and on a bounce into the hands of Becca Vega, the Bakersfield keeper. Inside the 69th minute of play, a minute to go, unofficially, of course. Ball out far side. And if there's some action, you hate to say it, but you've seen it. If there's some action here, who knows? The referee might, just give an extra minute or so. Try to get this thing done in regulation. The way it looks now, we're going to head to overtime. Well, obviously, if it stands the way it is, we're definitely heading to overtime. And falling down, number 5. Hannah Rogers. And it will be her team's ball. Free kick right here for the Gunners. And now I have at 70 minutes, so my watch is off. Unofficially at the 70-minute mark. No score. U13 championship match, 2010 State Cup Governor's Division here in California.
Put it out! Just knock it out to touch, Lauren! Drop off, Emma Liz!
Ball out far side.
That's the drop in. Come on, get goal side.
And the Storm will put it into play. A final opportunity here. That whistle can go off any second. Obviously, the referee's going to allow them to put it into play, I'm quite certain. And we've gone over unofficially now 1 minute. I'm at the 37th or 36th minute, 71st minute overall. Far side.
Step them up.
Now the left leg. Storm come back in. Emma Walker with the touch. There's the whistle and the end of regulation. So this girls under 13 championship match, we've played 70 minutes of soccer. No score. We're going to take a quick break. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We're here at the 2010 California State Cup. Girls under 13 match, the Storm and the Gunners. We're heading to overtime. We'll be right back. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We are back here, the start of overtime, U13 match, Governor's Division, 2010 State Cup here in Lancaster, California. The Storm, the San Luis Obispo Storm and the Bakersfield Gunners played 70 minutes, no score. Now the first 10-minute overtime is underway here. So overtime is 2 10-minute halves here in this age division.
Well done. Good job.
So we'll play 90 minutes of soccer.
Corey, go out there. Corey,
So
go
right
out
off,
there.
San Luis Obispo with a break.
Liz, stay where you're at.
And, I doubt they're going to attack the net here with the wind in their face, and that's right. So they just get the ball rolling.
Get up. Stop.
Back to the far side.
Red, you're keeping everybody on side, Red. Step up with Lauren.
And number 9 for San Luis Obispo, Lauren Hutkin, will put the ball into play. Storm keeping the action here on the right half of the field. That's what they want to do, put the pressure on the defense. Again, Storm in red, Gunners in the navy blue. Ball here to the near side, number 5. Dribbles into the middle. That was Victoria Gill. And, you know, the pace definitely slowed down compared to what it was the first 70 minutes of this match. Now, you know, right now with the Storm controlling, exactly what they intend on doing. Slow passing game, move their way in and out. Ball taken away by the Gunners. Fired up to midfield, number 22. Ashley Janes. So you wonder if that change in strategy is due to the wind or due to, hey, let's change it up. You know, we played 70 minutes, no score. Ball at midfield. It's going to roll here to the near side and knocked out by the Gunners. Number 20. Brittany Morgan went one way. Her teammate thought she was going the other, and the ball ends up going out. Number 30. Little flick upfield there. Lexi Smith, and now fired back the other way by the Storm.
Yourself, Lauren. That's fine. Red, come throw it in. Keep pushing, Ted. Easy legs. Easy legs. Get central.
Ball near side of the field. Now they move it inside.
Get in there, Ted.
Number 33. Look at that little hold as Bridget Boylan was battling there, and no whistle. Ball knocked out, and the referee finally puts a stoppage and will give the ball to the Storm.
Track with your runners in the middle. Come on, center mid.
4th minute of overtime, 74th minute of play overall. Ball knocked here near side. Number 20 picks it up. Brittany Morgan. Brittany into the middle. Storm now on the run down the middle of the field. It is all on the line right now. U13 championship match. We are in overtime. Sunday, March the 7th, 2010. So great game to film here. These players will be able to watch this one for years to come. Remember when they were in the 2010 State of California State Cup, and they played that overtime match. Number 76 across midfield, Emma Walker. Walker with a lot of room. She led the ball just a little bit too quick, and actually she probably led the ball on her own kick. You got that feeling, in a way that she thought was normal, but the wind pushed it along and pushed it away from her, and that allowed the defense to come over and knock it out. Back into play. Cleared up here towards midfield. Still rolling across midfield and still in play. Kept in play by number 13 for the Gunners, Kelly Little. Inside the 5th minute of play here in this first overtime half. You see off in the distance there, looking pretty dark, so we could see more rain, but the way the wind is blowing, that's not going to reach us here. That's going to miss us. It's pushing back the other way. So number 9 awaits the ball. Lauren Hutkin there for the Storm. And another corner. And let's see, now they're going to change it from a corner to a goal kick. And so the Gunners will have it. Just as well, because I don't think, you could do much. We've seen it on that corner kick coming from that far side. The wind is so strong. Inside the 6th minute, so under 4 minutes to go here in the first overtime half. And the ball out far side again. Ball on the ground towards the net, and they're going to run out of room across the back line. So the goal kick over to the Gunners, and Let's see here. Inside the 7th minute, so under 3 minutes to go here in the first overtime half here. Ball fired here to the near side.
Keep going, Kelly.
On the right half. Storm trying to keep the action here, but there's number 76, Emma Walker. Emma Walker, you know, I'm not going to say she started out slow, but we didn't see much of her starting this game. But boy, second half and then the first half here of overtime, she has been a force. Number 22 to the back line, but the defense, you know, as it has been all day, there's a cross, shot on goal, high to the air, a misfire. Gunners moved it in and out. They finally got the shot they wanted, but it was misfired over the crossbar. And as I was saying, you know, the Storm defense has been very tough here. Well, neither team allowing a score. The goalkeeper play been excellent by both sides. Mary Stewart's done a great job for the Storm. Becca Vega equally as good there for the Gunners. This is what you want to see out of a championship match. We are in overtime, and we are inside the 8th minute, so under 2 minutes to go here in the first half of overtime. And remember, these are, regardless, if somebody scores, we still play both halves of overtime, so it's not a golden goal situation. Ball on the left half of the field, number 22, Ashley Janes. That wind really howling now. Getting a little bit darker out there as well. Number 14 across the field, Sydney Nauer. And now inside the 9th minute. So under a minute to go here in the first overtime. Referee looking at his watch. Couple of headers into the backfield and picked up there by Becca Vega. And we are seconds away from the 10-minute mark here of this first overtime, first 10-minute overtime half. Referee again looking at the watch, so it's going to end here any second. And my watch is at the 10th minute. Vega scoops it up. And there's the whistle, so we played the first half scoreless. So 80 minutes of soccer, no score. Ken Gonzalez for George Landsman Productions. We'll be back with the second half of overtime. Let's see if we even have enough time to take a break here. They're going to switch sides. And we will have a little break, so we will be right back. We are back here. Ken Gonzalez, George Landsman Productions, awaiting the whistle for the start of the second 10-minute overtime, the second half of overtime here. We have played 80 minutes of soccer, and we are still scoreless, 0-0. That's funny, I say we have. They've been playing 80 minutes. We've been watching. Great game all the way around. Excellent championship match again. This is the U13 Championship. The 2010 California State Cup. In red, the San Luis Obispo Storm. In the navy, the Bakersfield Gunners. This the Governor's Division. Ball out of the circle, rolls far side. And so if we don't have a score here in this second half of overtime, we will go to penalty kicks. Ball put into play. And I can't believe the sun is coming out. Shot towards the net. And Becca Vega is there. Ball rolls out. Again, the wind is going to push it far side, and the Storm will move inside with it as they move left to right to left here. And the ball is out. Last touch by the Gunners. And so we had a penalty there. So the free kick will go to the Storm. And again, they're going to use the far side because the ball is just knocked that way with the wind towards the back line. And both sides are going to run out of room. Last touched by, let's see, I think the side judge said corner, and the referee in the middle there said goal kick. And so it will be a goal kick here for the Gunners. And substitution in now number 30, Lexi Smith. She came in late in regulation as well.
Let's go, Gunners!
Kick on a bounce up towards midfield. Met there by number 5 for the Storm, Victoria Gill. Kept on the left half here. And number 5, Hannah Rogers for Bakersfield, fires it far side. So the action right at the defensive third line. And into the hands of Becca Vega, the keeper for the Gunners. Vega with a nice strong kick up to midfield, right down the middle. Battling there again, number 76, Emma Walker. And again, left to right. Storm's defense is back. Number 4 now picks it up there, uses her knee, Paige Cahoon. Hannah Rogers, number 5, for the Gunners there defensively. Goes out, and Cahoon, Paige, will put it into play here, number 4 for the Storm. And so the goal kick near side here. And on the first touch, rolls here to the near side, kept in play by the Storm. And now the ball rolls far side. It's like being on a listing ship, moving from the near side over to the far side. The ball just goes that way, thanks to the wind. And again, Becca Vega fires it upfield. Right down the middle, on a bounce, into the backfield of the Storm. Defensive set is there. Number 30, near side, Lexi Smith. Now she makes a move inside, and taken away by the Storm. Number 76, Emma Walker with the takeaway. Nice change of direction. Now pass into the middle. Hannah Rogers passes it far side. And number 44, Liz McMurray, passes it far side even further. But the defense is there for the Storm. They knock it out. Still Bakersfield ball. Ball across midfield. Storm on the run. Red jerseys, right to left. Number 14, Sydney Nauer. Nauer changes direction. Now she's going to use the left leg. Threads the needle, taken away. And number 44 is going to pick it up for the Gunners, Liz McMurray. All right, ball at midfield. Who's going to come away with it? Number 22, Ashley Janes. Far side and out. Storm ball. Put into play quickly, right at midfield now. No score. Emma Walker. And now let's see here. Gunners on the run, but it's cleared out here to the near side. Saved by number 30, Lexi Smith. Smith in. She takes a shot. She wanted to go into the middle, but it was angled a little bit too much to the keeper there. And Mary Stewart picks it up. And she'll fire it up to midfield in the circle. First touch, number 44, Liz McMurray on the header. And now the Storm are out and running. Number 14, Sydney Nauer. And the ball out. 8th minute here of the second overtime half. So we're running out of time. Storm breaking free. Nauer. There's the cross. Can't get it. Number 9 with the left leg. She finds the corner. And the ball finds the back of the net. Number 9, Lauren Hutkin for the Storm with the score with just about a minute to go here in overtime. And the Gunners are going to quickly get the ball up to midfield. That was about the only break of the game right there, and the Storm took advantage of it. They had the numbers in front of the net, and Hutkin was able to push it through with the left leg. Right past Becca Vega. And so it's the San Luis Obispo Storm up 1-0 late here in the second overtime half. In fact, I've got about 20 seconds remaining. Ball out of the circle. At midfield, number 44, Liz McMurray. Gunners trying to make something happen. They don't have much time. They trail 1-0 here. And it's a Storm using the far sideline. Back into the defensive backfield of the Gunners. This is not where Bakersfield wants to be. They've got to give themselves an opportunity on a shot on goal far side. Ball kept in play, and it does go out and will belong to the Storm. Substitutions coming out. Number 4, Paige Cohoon. Play resumes near the corner and knocked out across the back line. And a corner kick for the Storm. So what they're doing now is wasting time. There's not much left of it. All right, the corner into the wind, and, you know, if you're the Gunners, you've got to take this and fire up field. There's the kick. Of course, it's killed by the wind. Gunners desperate to get it up across midfield. There's the whistle and the end of this championship match. And it took 90 minutes, but we finally get a victor. The San Luis Obispo Storm are the GU13 champions here, the Governor Division, the 2010 California State Cup. And it's number 9, Lauren Hutkin, with the score here in the second overtime with just about 2 minutes remaining that puts her squad up 1-0, and they make it hold as they defeat the Bakersfield Gunners 1-0. What an exciting match. One of the most exciting ones we've brought to you in quite some time. So the Lancaster Wind did everything it could to try to upset this match, but these two teams played right through it. What a great game. So your 2010, as we said, Governor Division, California State Cup U13 champions are the San Luis Obispo Storm. And there they are. So for George Landsman Productions, Ken Gonzalez here, hoping you enjoyed this match. What an exciting one it was. It was my pleasure to bring it to you until we see you at next year's State Cup. Have a great one, everybody.
Attention, we'll try and get through this. I know that this group's got a little bit of a drive ahead of them, so, and you guys got to go over that pass over there. All right, so on behalf of Cal South, first of all, on our part, we want to thank both teams and all the parents involved for their support of the State Cup tournament and by all means your patience. It went longer than expected. But the main thing was that these two teams were able to play this weekend and get to this point, and that's what it's all about. And from our standpoint at Cal South and on the State Cup Committee, thank you very, very much. Second of all, we want to congratulate both Bakersfield Gunners and Slow Storm for getting to the championship game of Girls 12 Governor's Division. 13? I'm losing track. I've got to do so many today. Girls 13 Governor's Division. It's a tremendous accomplishment, whether you're sitting on this side or that side. And I know that everybody associated with these two teams are awfully, awfully proud of you. So, ladies, congratulations on a tremendous tournament. Russ, or whatever. Your name's on. I don't care. I'm just trying to get. He's signed. All right.
We just want to say congratulations to the champions. It was a great game, really good match. Took us all the way to our first time of overtime this whole State Cup. So really proud of the girls today. We're a fairly new team. They just got put together and they did excellent, coming all the way to say you've been at the finals in a State Cup is a pretty good accomplishment. So congratulations to both teams and to the girls.
Bring them up one at a time, however you want to do it.
Congratulations. Sam, congratulations. These are way nicer than when I played. Holy cow. Tessa.
Thank you.
Becca. Alyssa. Anna. Whoa. Emma. Alexis. Brittany. Who's next? Red? Big Red.
Oh. But there is an energy drink.
Ashley?
Spit it out. Come on.
Kelly? Sorry. Sorry. I don't know why.
Kelly!
I love Kelly. Lauren? And last but not least, my favorite name of the whole team, Liz. Okay. And Club Med. And Corinne. She couldn't play with us this weekend, but she's on our
Maybe he
team.
gets to Brandon also? No,
Thank you, guys.
On behalf of Cal South, we want to present the finalist trophy in Girls U13 Governors Division for 2010, the Bakersfield Gunners. Ladies, congratulations. It's a tremendous accomplishment to be called a Cal South State Cup champion. And I know that everybody associated with your team is awfully proud of you, so congratulations, ladies. Bob.
First, on behalf of my team, we want to thank you guys for a great match. Bakersfield Gunners, you guys are awesome. That was the toughest match we had the whole tournament also. Very nice. And we want to thank San Luis Obispo wants to thank Cal South for allowing us to participate in your tournament. It's a great tournament, by the way. On behalf of your parents, I want to congratulate you guys. You guys are awesome. Fantastic run, fantastic tournament. You guys are the champions. All right, way to go. What I'd like to do is I'd like to invite a couple players up. Nora Zachariah, okay, and Olivia Cavello, come up and help me. Ashley Ellsworth. Sydney Knauer. Awesome, awesome. Mick Mott. Yeah, what is that? Dutch. Okay. Shannon Dotson. Here we go. Lexi Johnson. Good job, Lex. You forgot to do this again. Lauren Hutkin. Good one. Mari Stewart. Good one. Haley Fiscalini. Joelle Lewis. Riley Shannon. Kelsey Shetler. Victoria Gill. Samantha Fernandez. Paige Cahoon. Nora Zachariah. Olivia Cavello. Okay, 4 captains come up, please.
All right, first things first. Nike being the sponsor for the state association, we want to present Bob and the girls a Nike game ball. He can do with that as he sees fit.
Thank you.
And finally, on behalf of Cal South, we want to present the championship trophy in the girls U13 Governor's Division for 2010 to Slow Storm.
Hold it up high, all 4 of you. Yes, there it is. Good shot, so get pictures of that. Hold it up high.
Wait, one more.
Yeah, I'll get on it. Yeah.
Wait, one.
Touch it.
Ready? But Ashley's not in it. Come on. Okay, I'm got it.
1, 2, 3.
That's her shooting.
Actually, touch it. Hopefully get it.
I know, where's the ball? We all need to sign it. I know. Cal South State Governor's Division champion. Dad, they threw in.
Yeah, feel like this.
They went like this.
It's that.
I know, this is so soft.
Wait, are we going?
Okay, only take 3 pictures.
Okay.
Smile, you'll be on the web page.